So last cruise,
tragedy.
we had sunscreen at the house. Had two of them.
bottles.
And I left them. And so on the cruise, we had to buy another one.
But why did we leave it?
Because I didn't listen to you. That's probably why.
Because this man was like, yeah, we had the weight limit. Don't take that big bottle of sunscreen. We won't need it.
Yeah, and we needed it.
And we needed it. Because it was hot.
Yeah. Get you some sunscreen. Don't be burnt. Get sunscreen.
So the next thing is shower caps. You may say, why are we talking about shower caps? Because there are a lot of people on this cruise ship. And I don't know about you, but I don't like people breathing on my food.
Right. Well, because we like taking our food to different places on the ship.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so to protect my food from other people's breath, I will put the shower cap around my plate, around my tray, so my food can stay nice and fresh until I get where I want to go. Because
I don't care what happens. Like, these could be the meanest people the whole cruise long. Ain't nobody talked to you in the elevator like all week. Walk in that elevator with some food. They all gonna say, hey, what's that? They always talk to you when you got food in your hand. Get you a shower cap. So after going on 7 cruises, we compiled a list of the perfect items you gotta get to make your cruise amazing. And we're gonna share them with y'all. Ready?
Let's go.
So babe, here's 10 things that aren't purchased. We know our cruise would be miserable.
Yeah.
They're crucial. Yeah. We would be upset if we didn't get them. So what's number 1?
Number 1 is around my neck. A lanyard.
Yeah.
So, y'all, this is essential because you want to make sure that you have your sign and sale card with you all the time.
Yep.
You don't want to lay it down and forget where you put it, so just put it on your neck. So, a lanyard, cruise essential, number 1.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, we have something attached to our lanyard to hold our sign and sale card. This is what we call the snapback thing. So it just makes it easy. So you can pull it to scan your card.
So, babe, if somebody's drunk, they can swipe their card and don't got to worry about setting it down and losing it. Snapback thing. If we leave our charger at home, I don't know what we would do. Because we use our phone for everything. I know we would be miserable the whole time. Take a charger, make sure you get the block and the cord. Don't have a miserable trip.
Yeah. 2 or 3 chargers.
Yeah.
The next crucial thing is a luggage tag. So all the luggage tags are going to be paper, but you want to make sure your luggage gets to you. So we always recommend luggage holder with a wire so that it can make sure it stays. It doesn't get separated.
Because we have seen the luggage tags get ripped off. Great item. So this, I have loved this ever since I got it. It's my portable charger. And because it's solar powered, you can charge it USB, the micro USB, and the mini USB. And it has a light on the. I usually blind you with it, but this time I'm going to put it off to the side.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Has a light on it. I love this thing.
Y'all, he uses that thing even at home.
Yeah.
It don't matter. He just uses it because he can. So, of course, for those who may take medicine, take vitamins, you want to make sure that you have your pill case. Make sure that you take care of yourself while you are on vacation. The reason why we like this one is because it basically is like a safety, double safety. Because you have the outside clasps and then each individual compartment snaps in place. Yeah. How'd
you like me being Vanna White?
You did a great job. Yeah. Thank you.
Y'all got a new career.
All right, y'all. Tumbler is a must. Yeah. We do not travel without the tumbler. And I was so happy because this time I finally got one with the handle. Yeah, my hand's too small to keep trying to carry this everywhere. I was getting frustrated. So I got mine with the handle.
And I got mine without.
So the next thing that we have found to be essential is an expander file. Now, we travel Carnival, and Carnival still requires you to have a paper boarding pass. So I use an expander file because it has different pockets so I can keep everybody's boarding pass, their luggage tags, their passport separate in their each own compartment.
Yep.
So packing cubes have become my new best friend.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much I would love them until I got them. The pack that I have comes in No. It
like,
gives you a lot.
Yeah, like 6.
It gives you like 6 different sizes.
Yeah.
So some have the zipper like this. There is a shoe garment. They even gave me one that I can hang from the door. Mm-hmm. When I say I was happy, I am happy with my packing cubes. Yeah. I highly, highly recommend them.
There's an item that's become a staple for me. Mm-hmm. That's my cologne. I guess it's a travel cologne case.
It is. Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you take the little case, the little travel cologne case. It has a little suction cup on the bottom of it. And you take the top off of your cologne and then get that little pointy thingy. And you put the pointy thing on the suction thing. I ain't got the words for this. Put the pointy thing and the suction cup thing together and it squirts your cologne juice into the cologne travel case.
So y'all, now we're into our second category of cruise essentials. And this is for your personal use. Yeah. So Zaire talked about his cologne holder. And so now, if you've seen the videos, you know I am going to have the hat because we've been sailing to the Caribbean and it is hot, y'all. But the bottom line is make sure that you can shield your face and your head from the hot sun so you don't get burned.
So a first aid kit. The one we got last time we didn't like, but we're going to create our own. Mm-hmm. But always take a first aid kit because what's going to happen is something. You're going to bump your leg. You're going to smack. Like, what about doing on cruises? So on
last cruise, we needed it because...
Right, I cut my leg.
You cut your leg. I cut my leg.
Yeah, you cut your leg. I cut my leg. Mm-hmm. On 2 cruises ago, I cut my finger on a piece of metal. Mm-hmm. And I had a Band-Aid on the whole cruise. We've gotten sick on a cruise. Whatever can happen will happen on a cruise. Yeah, take you a first aid kit.
So, of course, you want to take hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
We're going to be eating. There are still germs out there, y'all. Mm-hmm. Just hand sanitizer. Yeah. Enough said.
And something we found is really handy and that we haven't used since, but we never go without it, is a poncho. Because...
we were in the monsoon.
Right. We were in the monsoon in Cozumel.
No, Costa Maya.
No, it was Cozumel.
It was Cozumel?
It was Cozumel. Yeah. It was, and we walked and we said, oh, it's not going to rain because it rained in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And we thought we had beat it because we were staying on the ship. Like, okay, it's cool now.
It's like, yeah, we cool. We good to go out. So we went outside.
We weren't cool.
We got to like the first set of shops and it drenched us.
And we saw people wearing ponchos. And I said,
why do we do that? But I never go on a cruise without it because it rains in the Caribbean a lot. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Another cruise essential is the neck fan.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere without it. Mm-hmm. You know, and for the ladies, you know, sometimes you may need it for your own personal summers, if you know what I mean. But the neck fan really has been a lifesaver. Yeah. So another one for me that I have come to appreciate and to love are ginger chews. Mm-hmm. You never know how the ship is going to be moving when you're on the water. Yeah. And typically I don't get sick, but I always want to make sure that you're prepared. So I got my ginger chews.
Yep. Now, talking about seasickness, I don't care if you get bone eye, I don't care if you get Dramamine, I don't care if you get the patches behind your ear, the wristbands. Mm-hmm. Get something for seasickness. Mm-hmm. Because you never need it until you need it. Right. And you got to take it before you get seasick. Mm-hmm. And if it's your first cruise, I say just take it precautionary. So this is one of my new favorite things that I'm not going to go on a cruise without anymore. Mm-hmm. These are the soap sheets. And so it's this little sheet of paper and you take it out and when it gets wet, it turns into soap. And we got some of the items we use that make our room top notch. Yeah. It makes my room a home for the week. This is one we argue about. You say
argue.
Well, yeah, you say it's crucial. You don't go on a cruise without it. Mm-hmm. I say it's optional.
Ladies, is this optional? Right. Is this optional? That's all I'm saying.
So if y'all think it's optional, if you don't got it, okay, it'd be nice. But you don't gotta have it. Put a 1 in the comment. Your cruise is ruined because you don't got poopery. Put a 2 in the comments. Yeah. Poopery, get some.
Mm-hmm. So another thing that we have found helpful are Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
And we use them for a variety of things. Mm-hmm. The biggest one that I think was kind of genius on our last cruise is that we have used a Ziploc bag for the safe.
Yep.
Because we have heard so many horror stories of people forgetting their car keys, their wallet, even their passport in the safe because it's dark and you really can't see in there. So what we decided to do was that everything that we're going to put in the safe, we put inside a Ziploc bag and put the bag in the safe.
Yeah.
So that way, when it's time to go, we can grab the bag and we know we have everything that we need. All right, ladies. Something very simple, a magnetic 10.
Yeah.
So one of my girlfriends got me this big size, and I didn't realize how much I was going to come to love this, but I actually have used this for my jewelry. So at the end of the night, I take off my earrings, I stick them in a 10, stick it on the wall. Yeah. So it's just easy for me just to grab this, put on my jewelry, put it back in here, and stick it up. I haven't stopped using it since she bought it for me. So thank you, Jay.
Yeah. Speaking of magnets, magnetic hooks, and you got to get the ones that hold about 150 pounds.
Yeah.
If you get the ones that hold anything less than that, because they're not being pulled straight down, they're being slid down, they're going to slide down the wall. And then one of the things that we use the magnetic hooks for to hold up is our shoe organizer. Oh. We take this on every single cruise.
Every cruise.
And the shoe organizer actually holds all of our small items and keeps our room nice. So we put 4 magnetic hooks up, and it holds our shoe organizer.
Another thing that has become a cruise essential for us is this doorstop alarm. So I'm going to just share a brief synopsis of why.
Man.
So on one of our cruises, we had a eager room steward who would come in. Open the door.
Sorry, I got angry.
Hey, babe. Who would come in. Sometimes he would come in way early in the morning. But the one thing that I really didn't like was Zaire had gone down the hall to talk with some family members. I was in the bathroom, in the shower, getting dressed for dinner. And luckily enough, Zaire was coming down the hall right when the room steward was about to come into the room. Now, I'm in the shower, so if he did knock, I couldn't hear it because I'm in the shower. But how awkward and scary would it have been if I would have come out and he was in our room? Right. So even though I don't think he had any ill intention, it was just not a good situation. But to prevent that from happening, we have bought the door alarm.
So Glade plugins. I like the room to smell nice when I first walk into it.
Just when you first walk in?
Actually, all the time. But I found the best one that we like is the Glade plugins. Because we tried the little twisty ones that my grandma used to have in her house. We tried oil diffuser. We've tried a few things. But the one we like best is the Glade plugins. Yeah, because it's easy to adjust and it keeps the room nice.
Yeah.
So some cruise ships don't have enough plugs. So what you get is a power strip that does not have that little switch thing on. The surge protector. Yeah, the surge protector. So you want to get one that does not have that.
This is something that we don't travel without. So we have been introduced to wrinkle release. And so it's something that you just spray your clothes, snap them out real quick, you'll be good to go.
My packing method is if I don't just hand the stuff to you, if I pack my stuff myself.
Or just throw it in the bag.
Yeah. I'm going to use the vacuum bag. Because for me, I like that because it compresses everything. And then I'll just spray it with the wrinkle release afterwards. Vacuum bag.
So category 4 is about things that make your dining experience better.
Yeah.
And for us, that was containers.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a quick story. Our first cruise, the Lido Deck Buffet had these amazing almond cookies. Being new to cruising, I thought they were going to be there every day. To my unfortunate surprise, the next day they were not there. Right. And so me and my mother-in-law were like stalking these cookies. But what I realized is that since I had my containers with me, when I went and we actually found them, we got some a container of cookies so we can take it back to the room so we can have it for the rest of the cruise. So take containers to get some of the food that you know that you want that may not be there. the next day. So another thing that I do now is I get small cans of soda. I really don't drink a lot, but every now and then you're going to get tired of water and lemonade when you're on the cruise. So I just bring like a 6-pack of small cans of ginger ale to treat myself.
Yeah. So at the deli, I mean, Carnival has some good deli sandwiches.
They do.
Like I like the meatball sub.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Reuben. And I like the Italian one. Man, they have some good sandwiches. Mm-hmm. What they don't have is chips. Mm-hmm. I mean, you ever gone to a deli and just had a sandwich by itself? I've never. Even when I don't want the chips, they give them to me. And I feel cheated if I don't get my chips. So take your own chips on board with you because the deli ain't got none.
We always want to make sure that we have something in the room in case his sugar drops. So we carry a plastic pitcher with us so we can fill it like with lemonade or even water if it's during the day, just so we can make sure we have stuff to drink in the room. All
right, so now here's a couple items that make your port experience wonderful.
So it's your beach bag,
yeah.
book bag, whatever kind of bag you want to use. It always makes it easier on the port. So you can carry the towels, your sunscreen, even if you have snacks, just everything that you're going to need for your beach day or even on your excursion to make it easy.
Yep. And then, y'all see I'm on YouTube. So I'm going to have a camera with me.
Or 2.
Or 6. But no, what I found is that everybody likes taking pictures. Yeah. Even if you don't like having cameras with you, you like taking them on your phone or something, just to remember the great experience.
Absolutely.
So the best camera I recommend for anybody is first going to be your phone. Mm-hmm. So you're going to have it right with you. It's always there, and it takes pretty good pictures.
Yeah.
So take a phone with you, and if you want to start to upgrade, there's things like the DJI Pocket. Mm-hmm. There's the DJI Action, the GoPro. This one is cool. This is my favorite camera right now. My Insta360. It takes 360-degree views of everything.
And then the last thing, y'all, is an umbrella. And that can serve for a couple of purposes. One, of course, we already taled about how it rains in the Caribbean. Quick rain, but it can be a hard rain.
Yep.
Nobody wants to get wet that way.
Right.
And then if you're on the beach or because of the sun, you can also use it for shade. Mm-hmm. But an umbrella is just real quick to take with you. It's a good thing just to have, just in case.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So that has been our cruise essentials that have worked for us to make our trips fun and just awesome and stress-free. We hope those work for you.
And if you can think of anything that we missed that you need for your essentials, put it in the comments. Share with some other people. Check out this video right here about great ways to save money on your next Carnival cruise. Peace.